Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. If you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. On today's news report, Buhari tells close associates he doesn't see himself handing over to President-elect Tinubu. The Nigerian president, Muhammad Buhari, has reportedly told his close associates that he doesn't see himself handing over to the president-elect, Bola Tinubu. He doesn't see himself inaugurating Tinubu on May 29. Tinubu, the All Progressive Congress candidate, was declared the winner of the presidential election by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, on the 1st of March at the very early hours of the morning. According to INEC official results, the 70-year-old Tinubu won in 12 of Nigeria's 36 states and secured a significant number of votes in several states to defeat main challengers Atiku Abubakar of the PDP and Peter Obi of the Labour Party, who came second and third respectively, while Bola Ahmed Tinubu pulled a total of 8,794,726 million votes according to INEC official results. The 76-year-old former vice president, who has now run for president 6 times, scored about 6,984,520 votes, and Peter Obi in less than a year, you know, and the way he gained so many votes by young voters in such a manner, some have described as unprecedented, finished the race with about 6,101,533. Tinubu and President Muhammad Buhari belong to the same APCO, but according to sources, my wonderful people, the president informed some of his close associates that he doesn't see himself handing over to the former Lagos State Governor, President Muhammad Buhari. Be ready to deal with Tinubu now. He has told his close associates that he doesn't see himself handing over to him on May 29th. One of the sources said, although he did not disclose why he thought so, could it be that he was afraid of handing over power to him? We couldn't say, but his close associates are already aware of this, my wonderful people. Una know say Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Buhari's relationship was a subject to speculation even before the primary elections of the APC in 2022, and also before the February 25th presidential election. During the campaign period now, most people allege that President Mohamed Buhari was not in support of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's candidacy, to the extent they said he had a hand in the Naira redesign policy, how he had a hand in the fuel scarcity, that was imposed on Nigerians, and how different House of Rock cabals were plotting his downfall alongside Aisha Buhari, the wife of President Mohamed Buhari, to the extent that then the president was not, going to campaign rallies with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and Nigerians were talking, say, a whole president, he couldn't even follow his successor to campaign. What sort of man is it? That means he doesn't support Bola Ahmed Tinubu's candidacy. But then later on, the president showed interest that, see, he spoke about it, that he shows his support for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whether he goes to campaign with him or not. And even after voting in the presidential election, Buhari had to display his ballot paper to the public to prove that, yes, he voted for Tinubu. And coupled with the central bank of Nigeria's policy, with the express permission of Buhari, he had banned the use of the old 200, 500, and 1,000 naira notes. After the introduction of the new note, he gave a ban on the money after the introduction of the new notes. And this really mopped up excess cash from the system, following allegations that some politicians had stacked up cash to buy votes. And the cash crunch, you know, coincided with the fuel scarcity, bringing untold hardship to Nigerians. That was how most Nigerians were saying, yes, at least this time around, those politicians won't be able to buy votes at the February 25th presidential election. Tinubu was taking it upon himself that the cash scarcity was aimed at him so that he won't win the elections. Even during a rally at the MKO Abiola Stadium in Abeokuta, Ogun State in January, Tinubu said he will be elected Nigeria's next president, despite attempts by some persons to sabotage his chances in the February 25th poll. Speaking in Yoruba, he says, see, if well, like, let it be expensive. if if naira like, let it be scarce, let them keep the petrol, let them keep the naira, but we will be voted in and we will be elected. Even if they change the ink of the naira note, what will you expect? What do you think will happen? I will still win. We all know that the former Lagos popular slogan is the Emilokan, where he believed that yes, it is his turn for him to rule, it is his turn for him to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, despite several whims and plots from House Rock cabals to make sure they frustrate his attempts. Tinubu, who spoke while speaking in to Ogun State delegates, claimed that the president would not have emerged if not for his support. He made it known. Similarly, Governor Malam Nasser El-Rufai of Kaduna State alleged also that agents of the federal government were planning to use the cash swap policy and the fuel scarcity to incite crisis for a military takeover. In fact, there were so many allegations, at that very moment against Bola Ahmed Tinubu, against his candidacy and all. And finally, Bola Ahmed Tinubu became the president-elect on March 1st after INEC declared him the president-elect at the very early hours of the morning. But ever since then, Nigerians have not been able to accept the fact that, yes, indeed, he is the president-elect, being that they allege that, yes, he is not the rightful president-elect, being that he had some dirty dealings with the INEC chairman that made him put him in that position, that he was selected, he wasn't elected. Now, my country people, Buhari don't tell him close associates, say, see you, me personally, I don't see myself handling over to the president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But then, he never gave his reasons. He didn't disclose his reasons why he thought so. So, my country people, what are your thoughts concerning this? Do you think President Muhammad Buhari is afraid of handing over power to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or do you think there may be a particular reason for this statement? I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comments.